Lisa here. Welcome, Interdimensional 5D. If you go to sleep at night and you do something, or you feel like you have, more than likely you have. We consider this that you work for the army of the Lord, or you're working for the army of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. My theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading the Bible, and my own personal experiences. I'm also an ancient alien theorist. Now, this is my fourth time I've had to make this video. So I'm a little bit angry right now. And I'm going to show you what I had to do to end the harassment. Now, trigger warning here, okay? You're talking to a woman who works with spirits. And when you come into my 5D area and some of these people don't know limitations, I visualize you, and this is what I do. Now, this is my fourth time. My microphone wasn't working, and I was speaking very softly, speaking to children. Unfortunately, I have to show that. Spirit wants me for for you people to know you're getting hurt. That's because my power defies yours. You're up there with energy weapons given to you by governments. All you do is annoy me. You take up my time. You're keeping me from a job. You're paying people to keep me from working by bullying me. But you can't harm me like I can harm you with that effing machete in my room. Now tell me about your power. You don't know what real power is. Real power isn't money. You know what real power is? It's love and kindness. Love through the ages is never forgotten. It follows you around. That's why I have as many spirits as I have around me. And that's why you can't harm me. Because I also make pretty effing good decisions. Now, this wasn't going to be part of this message, but I guess Spirit told me, Michael, my angel, said, get your machete. And then I did a test and the microphone works. Now I'm going to get this message out because now Metatron and Michael are going to keep that microphone working. And if it cuts out midway, you'll know, the viewer, will know, oh, okay, they're back. It's aggravating. Now, I had a wonderful time last night, and this message, three times, it was very positive and nice, and then I have to go and get angry. Okay? Now, they don't feed off my anger. They can't. All they can do is keep me from moving forward, and that's their intention. But people, it's coming. Because the more you do, the better it's going to be for me in the end, in the long run. I just have to be patient. And you have nothing to do. You rich son of a bitches have nothing else to do than fuck with a regular 68-year-old woman. She's down, but you're going to fuck with just a regular person. So what do you do to little kids? That I have a group of little kids that group up with me in the dream time because they're scared. Now, they want this message out there for you in acronyms. So here we go again. I'm sick of it. I'm kind of effing sick of this message. Somebody else said, yeah. There's a strong love message that's going to come out this week sometime. I don't know when. And it involves this Ten of Pentacles, which is legendary, hereditary, estate, wealth. There's generational wealth here, okay? A very strong love that's going to be supported by very big wealth of however that manifests. And that offer and that expression of love is going to tower the bereft. And not tower in a bad way, but like change their life, tower, because they're bereft. It's like, whoa, I can't believe it, right? Um, and I'll tell you a little bit about that at some point, but okay, this is that part. This is the last part. And the whole concept of that message gives the bad guys extraordinary anxiety. They're anxious, they're off balance, obviously. If they have to F with my microphone, they're like useless. They're blind decision. They've made a quick decision about effing with. They want to make her not give her message, which, if you were here watching me, this is the fourth time. So they were working on it, okay? And then I got my machete and went, effing. I visualized them and I cut them. And if you see them with cuts, it's from me. Please arrest me. Go ahead and arrest me. Because I'm ready. I'm ready for something different. Now here's where it gets good for you guys. Because there's somebody official holding up the works for justice. They're holding up justice for the wounded warrior. Okay? Justice. But that person's going to be arrested. Because you guys are going to see that he's going to send a message to fight against temperance. Where's the temperance card? It's disappeared. Anyway, where is the temperance card? The official wants to beat back the wounded warrior and keep justice from going forward. This is the last message. They want to keep justice from going forward at all costs, okay? 4, a very balanced Sagittarian temperance person. And I notice here on this card, if you look at that, it could be defined as the sun, but I see it as like a UFO. The Sagittarius person who's followed by a UFO. They want that decision to be completely unbalanced, okay? And it's been done many times. They've done this over and over again. But you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to see and hear the official give the order. Because they don't want this person to grow or move forward in any way, shape, or form. And they want a specific person to make an offer to this Queen of Cups who is already a star. As if. Okay? That guy doesn't like you. You've never been with that guy. Okay, and I can tell you a story about that, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, so then I have the Queen of Swords. Her magic is going to end. She's going to transition. Someone officially walks away from giving cups because a Queen of Pentacles has done a lot of bad decisions, and that woman towers completely. This is what's going to happen in court this week, people. And one of my exes thinks that they can come forward and give me an offer of love when I get to the Kansas City area, and that would be the easy way out for me. That's not going to happen, because Spirit has reminded me about how regretful the relationship was. And then I spoke about I have some kids who grew up with me in the dream time because they feel safe there. And there's an adult who feels safe with me as well. And to that adult, I'm honored. I'm truly honored and humbled. Now, I have some specific messages for the kiddos. Last night, the kiddos showed me they projected out bouncy balls, and it was beautiful. There were greens and blues and pinks. The colors were amazing. And I just want to say to you that projection, you're projecting energy. So if somebody's coming at you with shards of glass or daggers or spears, turn them into bouncy balls. That's called the transmutation of energy. And you guys did a great job. I'm so proud of you. And I saw three of them. There were siblings together. A young man taking care of his little sister by brushing her hair. I thought that was lovely. And the little girl's name was Helen. I'm so grateful to have met you, Helen, and I'm so glad you listened to Miss Lisa in the Dreamtime. And then there was a little brother there who was quiet as well. I hope you guys stick together as a family as you grow up. Spirit told me some of you go through some of the stuff I went through as a child, which means you have to deal with people who yell and express themselves not very positively. What I used to do is hide, run away. But it's going to turn you into an empath, which means you'll be able to feel other people before their emotions come out. Now, when you go out into the world and you're in class and you're around a lot of people, remember when you feel weird feelings, it's not always you because you're in that effed up situation and you're learning how to feel other people so you won't get hurt. It's just something that organically happens and you can't really stop it, okay? But no, not all the feelings are your feelings. And that's where it's a blessing and it's a curse. And if you start now as a young person to learn the discernment and ask God, are these my feelings or are these somebody else's feelings? It'll help you down the line of your life. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, because I did show the trees the other day, these are pine cones from the big loblolly pine that was near that holly tree. Look how big they are. Put them up on my shoulders. I just thought you guys would like to see the ginormity of the pine cones here. It's pretty cool. I wish I had your address. I'd send you a pine cone for Christmas. Anyway, and the other thing you could do, if you have a Warhammer place that's not far away, because if you have parents with troubles like that, a lot of times they're stressing out about how to survive life. Life is hard today, okay? But Warhammer gives out little figures, and you have to snip them off the plastic and glue them together. And if even if you don't do it and you can't do it till you're older, but you can get little free figures and get your little Warhammer figures. This one I screwed up. I didn't know I was supposed to take him off that block. So then I went ahead and I made a Sculpey thing that I was going to put him on so that he was like sitting on a wall. I lost his gun. So he was sitting on a wall and this was supposed to be like he was by the campfire. But the deadline for getting it turned in is over, so I'll probably be done with that. Anyway, I just wanted to say there are places you can go and get free stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry for the machete in the beginning, but Spirit wanted some people to see that, I guess, since they won't leave me alone. And now you know why you get hurt. And now you know I have more power than you. I think it might be a good time to stop and leave me alone. But hey, man, you got all the money in the world, so I guess you like going to get stitches and going to the hospital or wondering why your head is ringing, or why you got headaches and stuff. Keep effing with me, and that happens, If you're all cut up, there's the reason why. If somebody wants to arrest me, please do. I would enjoy that. Anyway, peace out, everybody. I think you're amazing. Thank you, little kids, for hanging out with me. You mean more to me than you could possibly ever imagine. Remember, I think you're amazing and I absolutely love you. Bye now.